Good Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we've got a snow squall line on the way for late this afternoon and evening. It's our first burst of light snow across the region. Could keep or catch a lot of people by surprise, especially during the time of travel out the door on the evening commute. We'll get into all of that right now. This is the video forecast discussion for Tuesday, the 12th of January, 2016. Mid and high level clouds already filtering into the forecast area this morning. We've got chilly temperatures in the basically the upper teens across interior portions of southeastern New York this morning, and temperatures generally ranging from the upper teens to the low and mid-20s across the forecast region, with a lot of clear skies across central and southern New Jersey. Clouds beginning to increase to our south and to our west, and there's light virga and light snow reaching the ground in some of these areas out in Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh and Cleveland and Columbus, Ohio, and near State College this morning. And this clipper will be racing to the north and east and moving its snow shield across the area with the Arctic front. This Arctic front back here passing through the region this evening actually, and preceding that will be a burst of snow and snow showers across the region, which everybody should see some snow from this during the afternoon and evening rush hour commute. Lots of watches, warnings, and advisories out to the west here, central Pennsylvania, out towards Cincinnati and Indianapolis and Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Detroit, Grand Rapids. Here we have a winter weather advisories for several inches of snow here. Lake effect snow warnings here for Lake Erie near Buffalo and up towards Rochester and Syracuse. Could see some significant amounts of snow over the next 24 to 48 hours, 24 to 36 hours in these regions here, which will be piling up across the region. Here on the Jersey coast, we have gale warnings in effect, and these will be ending at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that's for all the coastal waters here that you see in pink. These are some of the snow totals that we could be looking at into Wednesday morning across the forecast region, and even into Thursday. Here we have the lake effect snows coming in at 15, 17 inches forecasted by some of the model guidance. Interior New York State downwind Lake Rochester here, and Buffalo also having amounts of over a foot and a half in certain locations. Across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, the further west you go through tonight and Wednesday morning, maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches across the forecast region. There could be a burst of snow and even some thunder snow across interior Connecticut that's not showing up in some of these observations here, but we'll get to that in just a moment. One of the things we've seen on the model guidance as this trough and it goes negatively tilted, we have a piece of vorticity vertical velocity increasing as it reaches the warmer coastal waters late tonight. That could bring some enhancement to the snow. It could cause even a little bit of thunder snow across interior portions of Connecticut and Massachusetts late tonight, early tomorrow morning, as the area pivots to the north and to the east. And we can see this nicely on the NAM 4-kilometer composite reflectivity. Here is the intense band of rain and snow across interior portions of Connecticut and portions of Massachusetts late tonight around 7, 8 o'clock. This band here moving through could produce a burst of moderate to heavy snow, even some thunder across these interior locations. It's already had passed through the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. Factoring in the wind and the air temperatures and the relative humidities this morning at around 7 a.m., this is what it looks like nationally. We've got really, really bitingly cold air across the upper Midwest, North Dakota, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Wisconsin. Temperatures this morning feel like they're 15 to 25 degrees, even 30 degrees below zero this morning. That's some bone-chilling cold. And this cold air will be pressing south and east behind the Arctic front tonight. You see by Wednesday noontime, all this cold Arctic air is shifted towards the coast now. You've got temperatures that will feel like they're in the teens across interior northwestern New Jersey, southeastern New York, up into New England. You've got temperatures near single digits here, even below zero, and much below zero as we head up to the UP of Michigan. And we've got freeze warnings also going down in Florida. We'll get to all the watches and warnings in just a moment. Lots of watches and warnings out there across Indianapolis and Cincinnati, West Virginia here. These are all winter weather advisories in effect until 7 o'clock this evening, 3 p.m. this afternoon in portions of Ohio as the snow line moves to the east. We've got lake effect snow warnings, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario here in New York, western New York, the UP of Michigan here. And of course, we've got the wind chill advisories across the upper Midwest, North Dakota, Minnesota, and it's going to continue over the next 24 to 36 hours. We've got some freeze warnings here in northern southern Alabama, southern Georgia, and the northern tip here of the western peninsula of Florida. On the aviational weather deck for today, VFR conditions across the region for most of today and tonight. There is the possibility for gusty showers, rain south and east, and snow north and west late this afternoon and early this evening. A cold front attached to the low pressure over the north will bring the lifting necessary for these showers. And we'll mention the possibility of lower ceilings in MVFR. If the trend covering most likely times of the showers, the winds will increase from the southwest today and then switch very strongly to the westerly direction behind the front tonight. Gusty west winds at 30 to 35 knots tonight behind the front. Wednesday VFR, west-northwest winds gusting to 25 to 35 knots. Wednesday night VFR conditions, gusty west winds at 20, mainly VFR. Thursday, gust west winds at 25 knots. Friday VFR, ceilings will deteriorate at night. Right now at Newark, 26, 2.9, humidity 48%, the wind is southeast at 3, few clouds 7,500, 22,000, 25,000, high clouds already moving in, light snow showers in the vicinity late this afternoon and this evening. Right now outside of Philadelphia it's 25, 2.9, humidity is 50%, the wind is southeast at 7, clouds building at 7,000, 12,000, 25,000, light rain showers and snow showers developing late this afternoon and evening. VFR conditions right now in place. And of course, if you're looking for snow in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, the Northeast, and especially some of the ski areas, well, some of the ski areas are going to get quite a lot of snow over the next couple of days, but the metropolitan areas, New York City, Philadelphia, down to Baltimore, not so yet. We've got the storm potentials on the table, but not a lot of phasing between the polar, Arctic, and subtropical branches of the jet stream yet, so that leads to plenty of storm activity, but mostly in the form of overrunning and then eventually just rain. The latest guidance from the GFS this morning shows the Clipper moving off the coast, bitterly cold winds and cold air moving into the metropolitan area late tonight, right through Wednesday night and Thursday with a slow moderation. And then the clouds increase once again, and here comes the next system in the northern branch and southern branch here. Looks like there's not going to be quite the same way of a phase again, so it looks like this weekend's going to start out with rain. Once again, the rain could be coming down moderate to heavy at times, again during the day on Saturday, so it looks like another rainy day here. Snow again for northern New England, and then this moves out, and then here comes the next system from the south. That also begins to look like it's scooting out, but again, the possibilities of this shifting further to the west with Arctic air in place means still the possibility of snow on the table for Monday. If we took a look at the CMC model guidance for around the same time, we can get back to this. This would be for Monday, late Sunday night and Monday. It just shows cold air in place and Clipper and, just basically weak cold fronts moving through with snow showers on them, but not the same scenario. And again, looking at the top snow over the top of it rather than just this passing frontal band here that the GFS model is showing. And then it shows something getting caught underneath and then out to sea. That goes as more cold Arctic high pressure begins to build over the forecast region. Now, none of these models are really going to get it right until we get into 3 to 5 days of the forecast. Here on Thursday, the 21st, here comes another southern storm heading up towards the Great Lakes. Blocking looks to be shifting further to the east once again. That gives way to warm air advection and rain with a westerly component, with a westerly direction of this storm system cutting up to the west again through the Great Lakes and into the St. Lawrence River Valley. Forecasted temperatures for the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. Outside of northwestern New Jersey, temperatures remaining in the upper 30s today, around 40 in the city, 45 in Philadelphia, and that's before everything comes to a crashing halt. Temperatures tomorrow around freezing in the city, only remaining in the 20s across the interior, and low to mid-20s. The further north and west you go up towards the Poconos, there could even be a light scattering flurry or snow shower around the region here and there tomorrow, but most areas will remain precipitation free and dry. Temperatures by the time we get to Thursday, again in the low to the mid-30s across the forecast region, upper 20s and lower 30s the further north and west you go. Temperatures by Friday moderate once again to between 45 degrees, 40 and 45 degrees. Saturday, well, here comes the rain again, and temperatures will be hovering in the mid-40s. So it's a real cold, chilly rain coming up on Saturday, and we're pretty sure that Sunday's temperatures are going to drop down just slightly again, back to near normal levels in the mid to the upper 30s across the forecast region, upper 20s to low 30s further to the north and west. And then again by next week, temperatures begin to tumble back down, upper 20s to low and mid 30s across the forecast region. So while there is a very active pattern in place and lots of storm potential, it doesn't look like any significant snowstorms yet for the northeastern United States outside of southern New England. And we'll keep a monitor of all of this. Now, you be careful driving late this afternoon and this evening, as that snow could really catch you by surprise and put down an instant coating of black ice. And that's the worst kind of traveling conditions for first time snow around the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area. So do be careful and allow yourself plenty of extra room between vehicles. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Be safe out there. We'll see you bright and early again on Wednesday morning.